hear a dog.
So, maybe that hyphen with a minus. I'm gonna get a drink.
Enjoy.
Hello.
Hello. Well then.
What the hell was that?
The dog's the bark. Whoops.
Please never do that again.
Just not that loudly, I would ask.
Sorry.
That's alright. Did I open Jackbox again? So yeah, I did. I'm smart. It's time for more Magical Diary as we continue dating Damien, which is an entirely healthy and normal relationship that I'm sure will end very well for MJ Olgajon.
Chocolate syndrome? What's that?
Also, she might have STDs now. We're not sure.
STDs from going to dinner with Damien.
Yeah, the dinner very well could have given her STDs. You don't know.
STDs from her cheeseburger.
I mean, that is totally how STDs work, as far as I know. And
STDs.
I went through abstinence-only education, so I know a lot. I didn't really.
Excuse me. I'll have you know that I'm immaculately cleanly.
I'm sure
Actually,
you are,
hilariously enough,
Damien.
Actually, the game does address the whole sexual thing. No, not kidding.
All right.
There is actual magical sex ed.
Well, I look forward to that.
I'm not sure if we're going to get to it this year, but we will get it at some point because there's a guarantee that you are going to get it if you go through all the playthroughs.
It's called Wallbanger. The event that happened.
Alright, so
Because
screen share?
Virginia was banging her head against the wall, but Wallbanger, come on.
Alright, ready to screen share?
Yeah, just did.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Right back.
Welcome back. Yeah, I
excuse
don't
me.
know what
Oh
happened
my
to
God.
the screen there. It's because I think it's because I'm in the wrong thing. Or no, I'm not in the wrong thing. Something just happened to it. Weird.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. Just gotta move it back, resize it again.
Technology.
Oh, technologies.
Oh, since I'm here and have the opportunity, everyone should read the webcomic that is called It Hurts with 2 exclamation marks. Okay, that's it. I'm done now.
What's it about?
Silly little boy falling in love.
Aww. Those are always cute.
I'll have to tell you about it later.
And then turning
Tell,
yonder,
tell the
right?
story about how he got his name.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, his name is Pasqualo because his dad was trying to say Pascal, but he was drunk and he puked at the end, and the rest is history.
Alright. So,
Alright.
I think we're ready to go.
Yep.
Let's advance into the next week.
Ba-ba-da.
Flyers up in the halls have informed us that there will be a special assembly for all freshmen this Thursday. No class activities can be scheduled for that day.
No, it is
What
not
should I
magical
do this
sex ed.
Oh my god.
That only
Okay.
happens in the spring.
This week we have no
Okay.
Thursday. There's no Thursday.
Let's sleep before Thursday then.
Thursday
What do we
does not
do?
exist.
Study. We should study red. 2 red.
Two red.
2 red should be good.
Do some pop
And
before Thursday.
1 green, 1 white.
Fine, I
Okay.
guess we can study
Okay.
red, you freedom-hating terrorist.
We need to study red. We need 7 red. That's all we need.
Freedom.
You don't want to be able to shoot fireballs?
Communist.
It's
Mm,
not what red magic is, isn't it? Wait,
now we know
No,
green.
I thought that's what red magic was.
Red magic
thought-
is elemental and force.
Yeah, that's the
Thought
one
red
where
magic was
he was
throwing
all
pimp hats and rapiers.
he was all like, burning your enemies.
Yep.
Yes!
So
Blood!
basically,
All right,
it'd be
we
more
now
like
have
Force is probably a better term for it.
sacrifice.
yes.
Force is probably. I will send you to the back of the classroom, young man.
Tolling, I believe it is your turn to speak.
I'm
Is
already
it?
in the back of the classroom.
Were you saying something? Because I didn't hear.
I was saying it's most likely called force magic because you're forcing chemical reactions, hence how you can do fire.
Ah, I see.
Red magic is like low-level black and white magic in the same
Okay,
class.
we can push objects. I assume that means magically.
Yep.
That's a pretty,
And we need that.
pretty clever name.
Ah, yes, I remember Golden Sun, where you got like 10 different psychic hands
Oh,
to do
golden sun. On Thursday morning, all the freshmen are gathered together in the gym.
Ta-da!
Good morning, my bright young things. Once again, apologies to Livebait.
Your thing.
Today is a special occasion for all of you. You've learned to get to practice what you learned and try out some spells on each other without the pressure of a test or grades.
We get to try that cool new love spell.
This is an important lesson because in it's so fucking bad, I know.
I know.
Because in future it was better when I was taking the class, just for the record. It still wasn't good, but it was better. It's been a while. It's been years. This is an important lesson because in future exams you may come up against other spellcasters. You need to know how to use magic in combat and how to avoid magic being used on you.
Hint! Hint!
Yay.
Will everyone please team up in twos?
I want to team up and one.
There's some
can't do things
jostling
up with.
and shuffling around. Helen and Virginia pair off, and I end up standing by Virginia's brother Donald. No, you don't sound like that to me. My mate. I learned it from a very good dialect coach who had a very good Scottish accent. I'm the one who doesn't. Please pay attention before we begin.
Stop taking things so seriously.
I want you to take turns casting spells at each other and blocking them. This is not a battle, and you're not trying to defeat each other. Think of it like a game of catch. One of you is the pitcher, and one of you is the catcher. You can only pitch when it's not your turn, so defenders must only defend and not attack.
Yes, thank you for explaining how catch works. Spumbleforth.
Yes.
He's the worst teacher.
Okay. Let's just clear this up, Cake. I was a lot better when I was taking the class. I learned it for the class. It was okay. It was a passable Scottish accent at
You were
the time.
You were better-
I've forgotten most of that.
You're better in the class because you always had a keg of ale in your hand.
Yes, that too, obviously. Also, please don't interfere with any other pairs. That includes casting spells that tend to be messy. No fireballs or ice storms, please. 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 Target only your partner. God damn it. I need to lose it on my tongue. It's
I
hard.
know.
I will be on hand to deal with any injuries and accidents. If you hurt yourself, please call for help. I'll be right there. Have fun.
But nobody came.
Fun? I turn to face my partner.
Ladies first.
I'm not sure what to cast. I've never done this before. Oh god.
Push object.
You can do a push spell, right?
We literally just fucking learned it.
Sure, that's easy. I just learned it yesterday.
Alright then. Are you ready?
So we actually use push.
3, 2, 1. I start to cast a spell, but suddenly a wave of cold sweeps over my body and I can't move. The spell fizzles uncast.
I wasn't sure that would work!
off!
It'll wear off in a minute.
As he said, I unfreeze shortly, but my fingertips are still tingling and sore.
Alright, it's my turn now. Are you ready?
I suppose.
Uno, dos, tres.
Alright, people in chat are saying blind. Should we make it official or should we just blind?
You guys can, but whatever.
Let's just
Throw
blind
flash
him.
powder in his face.
People want to blind him, let's blind him.
Blind!
There's a little jolt and I feel a sting like a tiny electric shock. Ow!
Hey! Can't see!
My spell worked, but it didn't stop you from casting yours.
Well, yeah, no shit, MJ. You just blinded him. You didn't, stop him.
We worked together for a while, trading spells back and forth. Then Donald holds up his hands and leans in close to whisper something.
I'll try and focus on a week.
Hey, I've got a great idea. When I say go, you drop to the floor and cover your eyes, and I'm gonna cast something over your head.
Okay.
Go!
Everybody do with a dinosaur.
On cue, I duck and cover. There's a whooshing noise and a burst of heat overhead, followed by screams. Donald, what are you doing? Oh, you're in trouble. Well, your flaming dragon was very impressive. Yeah, it's going Eastern European. Oh, I missed the fire dragon. I did specifically tell you to avoid large spells. If poor MJ hadn't managed to get out of the way, you would have hurt her badly. Like he cares. This is very disappointing. You know what? She's gonna be Russian. I can do that accent. This is very disappointing. You've always been so careful in your creativity.
Morph's voice keeps changing.
Why would you take such a risk? Yeah, I think she'll just change. Alright, do we defend Donald or stay quiet?
You can vote.
Alright, it's 3-2 right now, defend Donald.
Yeah, we can't stoop as low as him, right?
Oh, no, just tied up.
I mean, we already saw
Who's pouring
how
water?
not standing up affected.
That's me.
our-
When I mute, you guys can still hear it, but the stream can't, so I mute it when I pour the water, but you can hear it.
Oh.
Wow, you're torturing us.
Well, I tried to set Skype to toggle, but for some reason, when I do it, it just only works when I hold the button for some reason.
Look, just put the water in the coffee.
Well, we'll
Wow,
put the
that
water
in
in
the
the coffee,
cow-
then we'll be all set, right? We're still tied. Should I flip a coin?
Oh, let's not be an asshole, because we remember how it worked. It happened when we didn't defend.
Yeah, but we got a democracy.
Democracy. It's the only way.
Alright, heads 1, tails 2. We got heads. We're defending Donald. Professor Potsdam? I wasn't actually in danger. He told me to get down and made sure I was out of the way before he cast it. You knew what he was going to do? Yes. I knew he was going to do something, and saying this should get him out of trouble, right? Well, I suppose that changes things slightly. Detention for both of you, then! I'm terrible! What? It's only fair for both conspirators to suffer equally. And you did know you shouldn't cast such large spells. But no demerit, since there was no real danger. I don't know why she's Scottish again, but I seem to have gotten slightly better.
Her accent changes.
It just changes. It'll just be various things at different points. Perhaps the two of you can use the time to come up with some more interesting way of showcasing your skills for the class.
God damn it!
Yes, ma'am.
No problem.
This is a hoax all along to get us Oh, damn.
Try to be good now. Remember, I believe in zero tolerance. It is the best way to be unfair to everyone. Jacob, put Mr. Arias down.
You can't tell me what to do.
She hurries off to deal with someone else. Luckily, there are no major accidents for the rest of the session.
Except, Jacob lifting a person up over his head.
Except
with
for
magic.
that. There was that. Spirit Echoes. We can reveal past emotion.
Yay. So can we find out if our demon boy actually loves us?
It's time for detention.
You'll see.
Mr. Holker-chan, Mr. Danson. Must I be forever burdened with this nonsense?
Yes.
Since you are both being punished for the same offense, you will receive the same punishment.
He points to the tables where two very large glass jars filled with pebbles are sitting.
Oh god.
You will each take one jar. You will take out each pebble individually by hand. You will place each pebble on the table, forming two separate stacks. After you have removed each pebble, you will write down the total number of pebbles that were in the jar. You will then return all of the pebbles to your jar by hand.
Is this a shadow game, Professor?
I have ways of detecting whether or not each pebble has been touched. Do not attempt to shirk. Do you understand?
Let's shirk.
Yeah, sure. I know everything about pebbles. Woo! And if your count is off, or you attempt to pocket any of the pebbles, I will lock you in this room with no food or water until Monday.
The penalty for making a small mistake is a week without food. Oh no, a weekend.
2 days.
Weekend without food or water. Which is a little bit harsh.
Well, considering we have magic.
He stalks out of the room, closing the door behind him. What's the point of this?
Boredom, that's all.
Great.
He expects you to use magic.
Sorry I got you into this.
You didn't. It was my decision. I mean, would have been right to let them think you were trying to hurt me when you weren't.
Yeah, well, I knew I was gonna get busted for it, and I didn't warn you.
If he knew he'd get into trouble, why did he do it?
He likes the
I
challenge
wonder,
of not having
MJ.
food.
Cause it's fucking awesome, bro.
Well, I'd better get to work. Alright, trophy earned naughty. Apparently,
You
I
You
don't
get
know,
that
I guess
for,
that actually counts
going
as a
to
bad
have
thing.
attention.
At the end of the day, I've counted and recounted 432 pebbles.
Damn.
And my neck hurts! But at least I get to leave.
Why would you not just grab a handful and then count those out?
I think he said you had to do it, one by one.
I
Miss
mean-
Rolling Bells, I specified one pebble at a time.
God
Do
damn.
I need to lock you in the detention room until Monday?
Yes.
You could just spank me instead.
Oh my!
Oh, baby.
I'm being kink-shamed in my own school.
MJ?
Yeah?
Do you like theater plays?
I don't know. Why?
Well, the drama club is doing Medea this week, and I kind of wanted to see it, but I don't want to go by myself.
What's Medea?
It's a classic Greek tragedy. It's about a witch whose lover betrays her and the terrible things she does for revenge.
Sounds like my kind
Like
of movie.
murdering all her own children. With a
Oh my
knife.
god.
That is that is what happens at the end of that
Yeah.
play, yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That doesn't sound very nice. You're right, MJ. I went to see one performance of Medea, and they did it like a fucking slasher flick. The whole theater was like blaring white with like a Silent Hill horn playing as she like murders the children, stabbing the knife into
Oh
them.
my god.
And then the Torgo theme comes in.
Oh, look how much
Wow.
revenge I'm getting.
It puts the knife in its torso where it gets the whip.
It was a bit much.
Can I borrow your thumb for a minute, dear?
Well, that's why it's a tragedy. They're doing it Friday and Saturday night, and I was thinking I'd rather go Friday.
Is it free?
No, it's $5 for students. So, do you want to come?
Do we want to go?
I don't know, Chad, do you?
We
Do
can
we
vote.
want to see a lady murder her own children? Yes. Duh.
But it will put us back for the amulet. But that's okay. It'll just take
$5.
2 more weekends.
Well, I thought it was on Friday. Wouldn't the amulet be on Saturday?
Yeah, but I mean, that would just reduce the money that we have by, $5. So we'd have to wait another weekend to get the amulet.
Yeah, we also blew her off for our date with Damien, so we should probably go.
Yeah, I mean, if we
Seems
want
to be
Ellen
what
to
Chad
like us.
thinks.
I can't wait until you blow me off for real, baby.
Oh. Gross.
I don't want to say the next line right after you said that.
Sure, alright.
We all know what the line is. Let's just continue.
Murdering children, that's my fetish, baby. Oh, baby. Medea's my kind of gal.
Can't even get her line
No,
in.
no.
I'd better figure out what else I'm doing this week.
Besides talking about that.
Yeah.
Just black magic. We gotta practice.
Might
We
I
gotta make sure
suggest
we're ready.
yours truly, baby?
Green magic.
Green
And
magic.
we need to get more swole.
More what?
Swole.
Oh, I'm assuming that's.
Do you
Yes.
even lift, bro?
How much
No, he
though?
does not.
Yeah, I do not lift. How much? Once or twice?
Actually,
or
we
more?
should probably rest at the beginning of the week because we
Okay.
have that much stress.
Rest
I'm about to
first.
say, how many weeks have we gone without sleeping?
Then 2 green magics and 2 gym.
2 gym. 2 gym works.
Okay.
But can't we
We
sleep
need
on
to
the
get pumped.
weekends?
We need to get pumped!
First, we need to reduce our stress so we can get pumped
And succeed in class.
and succeed in class.
MJ, that was terrible. You should feel bad. Damn it, MJ!
You should also feel bad about that. I'm getting ready for dinner when someone knocks on the door.
Yo!
Hey guys, what's up?
Want to earn some easy merits?
Doing what? Is this guy new?
I don't think we have met him before. Like at the beginning of the year, you can.
Is there someone I can? Is there someone I can use the glorious voice for?
Yes, use it for this guy, because then you can use it for his brother later on. They're twins.
Butchering and baking and candlestick making.
Glorious.
Glorious of these movies.
Butching? That's not the right word!
It could be. She's a horse.
You ever been kicked by one?
What did you want me to do again?
He already said, are you in or not?
Are we in?
You guys can be in or not.
Are we in
You
chat?
do the candlestick,
Personally, I
baby?
vote for okay, because it is kind of a neat thing.
Do we get to make candlesticks?
Yes.
Oh, baby.
Oh baby, baby, baby.
Oh, baby.
Chat overwhelmingly is saying they are not interested.
What?
Chat, why?
It is 4-0.
Why don't you want to learn to make
I-
candles?
There's a
Should
vote.
we revote now
Because
that people
I'm
know
an
it's neat?
unlikable prick!
Okay, hold
Ow!
on. We're gonna revote because people didn't know it was neat.
I vote for not.
Doesn't count if you don't vote. Wait, never mind. I never said that.
All right, now it is 4-1. Yes, we should.
Yay!
Yeah.
Ugh. This is so hackneyed. This recounting of the vote. What kind of democracy is this?
Well, Oddme can do it.
There was a lot of hanging chads.
It's changing your vote is something I wish Hitbox supported. Actually,
Oh my god, I just realized.
fine.
We could
lead on.
totally be the sister to these twins. Wait until he comes back up again and look at the face.
Okay. The boys lead me to a classroom with a stove set up at the back, normally used for potions making. There are several pots and a collection of metal cylinders on the floor nearby. They don't have lids, and they're not the right size for any pipes I know of. What are they? There you are! Now, if you'll just hold still a moment. A wave of green magic rolls over me. That should improve your resistance to heat and stop you from burning yourself too easily. Of course, you'll still need to be careful.
Love getting burned.
Especially you, Mr. Pfeiffer.
Yes, ma'am.
You have an instruction sheet here with all the steps, including the proportions for the dyes and fragrance oils. Do you have any questions?
We're cool.
Alright, I'm going out for a while, but I'll be back shortly to keep an eye on things. Don't worry, I won't interfere.
How long do we have before
I
we're
might
able to
even
burn
bring
clothes?
my knitting.
Knitting!
She walks out, leaving me with two boys who obviously haven't told me everything. What are we doing here?
Making candles. It is for the fundraiser thing.
What fundraiser thing?
School sells stuff at the mall to raise money.
Oh. So she's not so mad at you about last week, then?
Oh, Potsdam? Nah, she was never really mad. She loves me.
She loves you so much, why doesn't she marry you?
Is this a word, Nani?
She's an old lady, you goon.
Luke is a
Oh,
good
I thought you were into
friend.
that kind of thing.
She's not that old. But too old for you, I'm sure. And we shouldn't talk like this in case, she comes back.
Or, she can hear you.
Yeah.
Man, Professor
magic.
Potsdam City's gonna give me a heart attack.
Oh, God.
Right, candles.
So, how does it work?
You set up the wicks, melt the wax, and pour it in, and then you cool it down. Easy. You can guess the seal spell, right?
No.
All right. You run the wax. You run the wax, and Luke can do the wicks.
Great.
Sure.
Okay, the wax is set up in a double boiler. Make sure there's always water in there, and keep an eye on the temperature. If the wax gets too hot, it'll explode.
Explode!
And that's why Potsdam heat-proofed us.
I love explosion.
Just keep an eye on it. As long as you're watching, we'll have time to catch it if it starts going wrong. And when the wax chunks are melted down, mix in the oil and the color, and then stir it with a wooden spoon.
Have you done this before?
No. I read the directions. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Once the pot is ready, you can pour it into the molds.
Once the Potsdam is ready,
And what are you going to do while we're working?
I'll get the hard part. You'll see.
hard part is keeping us motivated to work.
Working together, Luke and I assemble and fill candle molds.
The hard part is sitting around on my ass like an asshole. Alright, stand back. Here I go.
Oh, good night, Art.
Bye-bye.
I can feel the magic in the air, but I'm not sure what he's doing. What is that?
Hang on.
He's still casting it? Okay, it's a tougher spell than usual.
Just repeating the same shitty spell over and over
A
again.
minute later, he relaxes.
There you go. You can cut off the ends now.
I look inside the mold. Not only has the wax cooled, but it's shrunken away from the sides of the mold, completely evenly.
You can't cool it all at once, or it'll collapse, and if you leave it to cool on its own, it sinks full of holes. So it's tricky.
Couldn't you just shape the wax around the wick in the first place without melting it?
Wouldn't work right afterwards. Wouldn't blend right.
And so we produce a nice set of candles. Yay! None of the steps are terribly difficult, but done over and over, it is tiring. Wonderful work, Duckling. 10 minutes for each of you.
Yay!
A job well done.
Candles!
I love candles.
Success.
Treasure, you actually get
Success.
to design a candle.
Ellen and I meet outside the gym. There are a lot of people here, not just students, but ordinary people and families who must have driven up here to see the play.
I want to see my child murder children.
After we buy our tickets, we can go
What?
inside.
You mean you don't?
Folding chairs have been set up in rows across the gym floor, facing the stage. Behind the stage, a giant backdrop painting hangs on the wall, displaying marble pillars and steps to suggest a fantasy of ancient Greece. At least it looks like a painting. It's probably an illusion. That's got to be a lot easier than having to paint something so huge. Yeah, just take all the artistry out of scene painting, why don't you? Magic people! We find a place to sit without anyone too tall in front of us. After a while, the show begins. It was every bit as tragic as Ellen suggested. No, it was even more tragic, actually. She didn't mention the child murder. And bloody, too. Nice special effects, though. It's the only part that would have special effects is when she's fucking stabbing the babies.
Those screams of despair really
That was what you got from that scene, MJ? Nice special effects?
Dude, it's Friday. She toked up. Come on.
Oh, man.
You got high off of candlestick making.
I've seen plays high. You don't... It's...
They'll have no fury like a woman scorned.
If anything, you appreciate it more. Isn't that Shakespeare?
No, it was someone else. Cosgrove, I think, from The Morning Bride.
So what's this one about? Another story of murder and revenge?
Sort of. It's complicated. Let me see if I can remember. The rebel leader kidnaps the princess, but then they fall in love and get secretly married. But then there's a shipwreck and she's washed up alone and rescued by her father, the king. So the king wants to marry her off to his ally, and she doesn't dare tell him she's already married to his enemy, and she thinks the rebel fellow is dead anyway. Only he's not, because he washed up somewhere else and was rescued by a queen who falls in love with him, and the king falls in love with the queen, but they're enemies. So everybody loves someone who loves someone else, and they all try to murder the people that they think have betrayed them, and then they feel guilty and try to change their minds. Only it's too late because all the plots are already in motion, so they all end up killed by their own assassins. So the moral is, I guess, that revenge is dangerous.
Obviously.
It sounds pretty good. Or else, don't change your mind.
Even if a man treated me like Jason, I would never do what Medea did.
Yeah! I don't think you're supposed to. I don't think the play encourages killing your own babies.
No.
I don't think that was the message.
Wow, you're really hung up on this, aren't you, Quaker?
That's what the fucking play is about! That's what it is!
You're really hung up on this, aren't you, Quaker?
Is it a really long game of like very, very scary hide and seek?
No. It's basically the entire thing is a build-up to her becoming so desperate that she does that. So it is the point of the show. Well, of course you wouldn't do that. But if someone I loved betrayed me, like Damien...
I would turn into a demon.
Oh, what you gonna choose? What you gonna choose?
Should they be punished, or would we want to forget?
What would MJ want, guys?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel bad for Medea too. Like she's driven to it by extremes. It's still not the right thing to do. But she's obviously a sympathetic character as well. Jason is a big asshole. Jason, by the way,
biggest dick.
Medea is in Jason and the Argonauts. Jason is Jason from Jason and the Argonauts, and he's a dick. And this is what happens afterward. Looks like we would just want to forget.
Aw, chat, you're nicer than I am.
Being betrayed is terrible, but trying to get revenge would only make things worse. It wouldn't fix anything that had already happened. You'd just make more people unhappy. I mean, they might just be role-playing, because remember, MJ is high. The only way to make things better is to forget you ever loved them and move on. Then, eventually, it won't hurt anymore.
And look,
Or
we
you'll
built
just
character.
repress all your feelings and go into a spiral of depression and despair.
Even still, you're building
Eventually.
character.
Anyway, thanks for coming with me.
No problem.
Yay! Ellen likes us way more than Virginia.
On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. What should I do today?
Study, study.
We're not getting an amulet?
No, we don't have enough.
Oh.
65.
Oh, it's 65.
Yep, that's what I was saying. We have to wait another weekend, but that's okay.
Minnie?
Yep. Minnie, do something
Yay,
useful.
we got not
That's
red
not
magic.
useful.
Well, it's not red magic. It's something
Damn
different.
it, Minnie.
Are we ever
Well,
going to
we got-
need blue magic?
Not
We
in
got
this run
smarts from that.
through. Alright, save, and then we continue. Minnie, you're useless sometimes, I swear to God.
We got smarts. We got like 4
Yeah,
smarts.
but we also got blue magic. We need green and shit.
I mean, she's trying to help.
I know, but she's useless sometimes.
Oh, Minnie.
Oh, Minnie.
Early on
God, they
Monday,
really
all the
shit at
freshmen
blue
are
magic.
called together. Good morning, buttercups.
Hello,
Monster, are you high again?
Hi, Spumblenor.
The Thanksgiving break begins this week after classes on Tuesday. There will be no further scheduled activities until Monday, the 2nd of December. I don't know what that even was.
If you are staying through the break,
That's not me. Hold on a second. That is. If you are staying through the break, the library will be open and meals will be served at irregular times, as well as the feast on Thursday and some organized activities. If you are leaving and you need to leave before tomorrow evening and you haven't already made arrangements, please talk to me after assembly.
Maybe Potsdam just has multiple personality disorder.
Now, there is one more thing. For those of you who are wild seed, if you are leaving, this will be your first time away from the comfort and protection of Ares Academy. You're witches and wizards, and the people around you out there are not. Yes, she's being possessed by various spirits.
Make sure you rub it in their face that you're magic and they're not.
The choice that you made 3 years ago still stands. You must not reveal our secrets to the outside world. You must not discuss or display magic in front of anyone who is not one of us. Not your old friends, not your families. No one. If you betray our trust, you will not be allowed to return. And we would miss you.
But we still won't allow you to return.
Now, I'm sure you have a busy week ahead of you, so I'll let you get on with your schedules. Excuse me. Well, we've only got 2 days. What do we do?
We're gonna sleep.
Strong as fuck.
Pump it!
Because break will
Let
give
us
us an
become-
automatic reduction in stress.
Nice.
Yep.
Pumping it.
Pump it, pump it.
Pumping
Pump
it
it.
up.
Bump it.
Are there any
Yeah.
classes that give you more stress than others?
If I might
we're
have your
done.
attention, please.
You
I
up.
think gym's actually the only one that gives you more stress.
Take hold of each other's hands and close your eyes. We give
Guys,
thanks
let's
to the
hold hands.
parents who created us, and the friends who helped us grow, to the earth which nurtures us, and the other worlds which inspire us.
The brothels.
For what
that
we've been given, and for what we have to give, for those who've taken us in when we were in need, for forgiveness and for the hope of renewal. May our tributes bring joy, and may no call go unanswered in this Thanksgiving season. So may it be. Hands pull away from mine as other students echo her words. Have a very happy holiday.
Whoa, have a wonderful break, students. Whoa.
Well, now I can hang up that cape, find my parents, and be on my way. School will be waiting for me when I get back. On vacation!
Da-da.
On vacation! On vacation! On vacation! On vacation! We don't get to find out. Apparently we do not get to find out what happens.
Nope.
I arrived back at school from my vacation feeling slightly disoriented. It was nice to see my family again, but in some ways they felt like strangers. And my old friends, they've all moved on.
Because MJ's stoner
my-
friends found better connections for their weed.
No, my ecstasy hookups.
Damn
Back
it.
to my room then. Hey MJ, you're back! How was your holiday?
Alright, Chad, are we gonna
Well,
be
chat,
honest?
was it weird and awkward, or was it fine? How was yours?
Fine, how's yours? Nothing happened.
I think I'm going to have to start cutting back on the weed.
That will
MJ
never
would never
happen.
say
That will never happen.
That is
Fuck,
not
MJ's probably...
canon.
MJ
That
is
is
learning
not
green magic.
canonical.
Looks like we're gonna
Yeah.
tell truth. It
That
was
is
really,
not-
Shit, we're learning
Cannot.
green magic.
it was really
for a
We're
reason.
weird.
losing our connections. We're running out.
Look, I know we're not allowed to do magic or talk about it, and I didn't, but I was worried at first my parents were gonna ask about it, and then I wouldn't know what to say, you know? But then they didn't ask anything. I mean, they asked how my classes were and if I liked my teachers and things like that, but nothing about wands or witches or spells, not even hints. It's like they've completely forgotten. They probably have.
What?
Well, it's all part of the same thing, you know? Outsiders aren't allowed to know about magic. What if your parents went around telling everyone their daughter was a witch?
I know it.
But they knew I was going to school for magic. They saw me in my robes. I don't know how it works. I just know the Wild Seed parents are kind of, encouraged to forget about it after school starts.
Is that why my family didn't come for me? They forgot me?
This is not supposed to make them forget about you. Just
Just
to
that you're a
forget that
witch.
you're a witch. It's easier that way, isn't it? To keep a secret? Like you said, if they knew, they'd ask. People still ask about school, and everything I tell them, I have to make it up or change the details so it doesn't sound magical, and then I have to remember what I said. Yeah, some people can't handle that. That's why some seed kids just stop going home. And, some of them go home and never come back. But you came back, and we're glad to see you, right?
Yeah.
Looks like Ellen's not entirely sure what to think of this development either. My old classmates kept all kinds of secrets from their parents. Who they were dating, where they went at night, what they had and hadn't done, where they got their weed. Is this the normal way for things to be? Is this just part of growing up?
Damn right.
Well, I won't be seeing my parents again until Christmas anyway. For now, it's back to school.
Skull is now playing something.
It sure is. On Monday morning, someone knocks on our door. That was great.
Bullshit tweet.
Wait, can we replay that?
She just like
Yes!
should be a gift.
That's wonderful.
It's like, oh shit, Virginia, where'd you go?
Whoop.
Ah, yes, this is the Virginia.
Hey guys! How you doing?
Okay.
Hi everyone!
See you again. Hey Virginia. Hey Virginia.
I really hope there's a time for that.
I just kind of imagine there's just a
One
lump
more
in the
time.
bed, and then she gets up, and then the lump is still there, and then we look over there, she just gets up again.
Who's this? We don't know who it is. Good morning, here are your exam schedule for the day! She returns holding a piece of paper. Exams? What, today? But we haven't had time to prepare.
Oh, well.
It has been a while since our last exam. We've had all that time.
That's not the same.
No, but we'll do our best, right?
So I have an exam after class today. What else should I do this week?
Let's
Green magic.
Green. How many
let's
green?
study some blue magic.
All the greens.
All the green.
All the green.
All of the green.
We gotta pump
all
some
that
weights,
sweet,
right?
sweet green.
Green.
Success. So here I am. Wonder what this
Save
exam
before.
will be about. It will be about saving.
Whoop.
Here we go.
Alright, whose dungeon am I going into this time?
In the dungeon again.
Sex dungeon.
The exit to this dungeon. No. The exit to this dungeon has been hidden. You cannot teleport out of the level. You must use your magic wisely to find your way before you run out of energy. You may choose to surrender at any time, and you will be retrieved from the dungeon safely. However, you will fail your exam and receive demerits. Good luck.
Okay,
Alright,
now
All right,
Where you
first of
going?
all, we examine the walls. They are exactly what they appear to be, and the floor is also exactly what it appears to be. Now that we have that confirmed,
Open your spellbook. Don't move forward.
turning around is okay, right?
We can spin around in circles as much as we want, but as soon as we take a step, we lose energy.
Track
right?
sent.
Track scent.
Yep.
We're tracking. The most recent creature to pass through was Professor Grabner, heading west.
What does he smell like?
I
He smells like a crab, Professor Grabner.
Should we go west? Yeah,
Yep.
Professor Grabner is in fact a creature. It's true.
All right.
He
Use it
makes
again
this
at the
Zoidberg noise
intersection.
as he walks around with his hands up. Gotta grab everything.
Keep going west.
Use it again just to make sure. Okay,
Nothing's
go
been
back to the
reasonable.
intersection. He didn't come back this way.
Well, he went west from the room we started in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it says west from
Oops.
here.
Shit. Okay, that's not gonna work then. Open up the book. Use breeze.
Breeze. Blowing to the east.
That means that the airflow is coming from the east.
Doesn't that mean it's coming from the west?
Oh, yeah, actually, that might be true. Try
So
going
should
that
we
way.
go? Well, she should keep going west.
Blows
go ahead.
towards the east.
No,
so
let's try
I'll
track
make-
scent again, I guess. Nope. Try breeze.
Yep.
Blowing to the east. We got nothing.
It might be because it's usually the direction that it states is the direction that it wants you to go.
But I mean, east is where we started.
I know. It's confusing.
Are we supposed? Should I go back where we started?
Just go back to that first intersection. And then try it from there.
I mean, on this tile it says to go west.
Does
and then
it?
And then it says to go east. Or well, it did with track scent. I'll try breeze here. Okay,
Okay,
it says
head north.
So they're different, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing.
Only one way to
wonder
go
if
here.
Grabner-
Should we even
Grabner was
bother?
trying to-
Nope, just keep going until we get to an intersection. Alright, now use it.
Breeze. Blowing to the east. Which is a dead end.
Okay, use it. Wait. Track scent.
Track scent now?
Yep.
There's a wall in the way. How's that possible? Oh my god.
We found the exit!
Are the walls exactly what they appear to be?
Wait, the wall's just gone now?
Yep. It was an illusion.
I thought we'd have to walk through the illusion or something, but okay.
I mean,
had
we
to-
detected that the illusion wasn't actually there, so it just disappeared for us.
I didn't know illusions work that way.
Apparently they do.
I climbed the stairs and emerged from the dungeon, blinking into sunlight.
Wait, that's an illusion. No, it's no longer there.
Congratulations, MJ,
Oh my god.
for succeeding in your quest. You receive 5 merits.
You want to play a game?
Gadget?
Thanks.
I hope you enjoyed putting your skills into practice.
Oh, I'm kind of involved
Her
in
eyes
these.
were like glowing red.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after.
You look like you just had a bad time. You okay there?
I guess I can go relax now.
Yeah, let's go smoke weed.
Back in our dorm room, I find Ellen muttering to herself. How'd it go?
Didn't.
You didn't take the exam?
That's what he said.
I don't understand. Were you in the dungeon or not?
I was in the dungeon. I found my way out. I just didn't use magic.
How'd you do that?
I analyzed the layout to decide which walls were most likely structurally to be false, and checked them for inconsistencies until I found 2 walls that were identical.
Okay, I can understand how you might not want to pass her because you didn't use magic. Give her another fucking shot. That's pretty clever, come on!
I know, right? I was sure one was an illusion, but they still felt solid, so I decided my mind was being fooled into stopping my hand and making me think I felt something. So I jumped at the wall so I would hit it in midair and my mind wouldn't be able to pull me back, and it worked. But I didn't cast any spells, so it didn't count and he wouldn't give me any merits for it.
It's ridiculous.
Also, it didn't give you any demerits.
Ellen, you
right?
should complain. I'm mad about this. Ellen, I'm upset. I'm very mad right now. Do you hear me, Ellen? Ellen, we're
You
gonna
can
fight
vote
this. Ellen, we're gonna fight this!
You could vote actually for.
No, we're not voting! That's not fucking fair!
Okay.
Well, that's not fair! They always say it doesn't matter how we solve the challenges as long as we solve them, right?
Yeah. You're right.
It's a
MJ.
trick! A nasty trick! I wonder how many people they catch by not telling us the real rules.
Yeah, you're right. It's not fair. They're doing
Look
it
at
wrong.
that face. We're gonna be little rebels, and now we're going
She stomps out of the room.
to get detention, though, right?
Where is she going? No,
Just
we're
got her
right.
detention.
We're not fucking getting detention. I follow in Ellen's wake as she steams through the halls.
We follow the little trail of steam.
Professor Raptor, sir.
I beg your pardon.
Your testing procedure is unbalanced and unfair.
Take it up with the headmistress. I have no time for this.
No, you listen to me. It's important.
She's yelling at grabbing her? I can feel the fascinated crowds hovering over to watch the show.
Would you be willing to accept detention in exchange for my listening to your little diatribe?
Yes.
I see. Carry on.
You tell us that we're supposed to be creative, but you discourage creative solutions. You tell us that we're supposed to think our way out of challenges, but you don't teach us to think.
She's right.
All we've learned since we've been here is spells. No history, no literature, no guidance on what is and isn't acceptable behavior, and then you punish us anyway.
She's totally right.
You tell us to experiment, but you don't tell us how to do it safely. You don't give us the tools to measure our progress, and you make fun of evidence or of science for doing what you can't. It's wrong.
Have you finished?
Yes.
Very well. I will see you on Saturday for your detention, Miss Middleton.
He swirls his cape around him and walks away.
My job here is done. But you didn't do.
I think I'm going to quietly sneak back to the room.
You've unleashed a monster, MJ.
I like this, Ellen.
Going to go on a
Wait
murderous.
till the Ellen
rampage.
pass.
Entangle, let's
Oh my goodness!
Ew, let's show
We
this
are
off in
now
black
a
magic.
walking
Really, guys?
hentai anime.
Ellen is going.
Really?
Ellen is going to murder the entire faculty of this school.
She's gonna go Medea.
She's gonna do it with science.
Yes, she is.
I wake up suddenly in the middle of the night. I'm not sure why. I thought I heard something.
Feeling like P. Diddy.
Was someone at the door?
I baked you a pie.
Brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. I wait a few minutes, but I don't hear anything except Virginia snoring. Back to sleep then.
Fuck it.
Notice she did not
Oh.
hear Ellen snoring.
I love hearing you. I love watching you sleep, MJ. Oh, you're so cute.
MJ, I believe I have something that belongs to you. Okay.
Here's your virginity.
She hands me a nondescript brown paper bag. I peek inside. What? Yes, well, see, some of the boys were playing catch with it in the cafeteria. They found it in a hallway. I don't know how it came to be there.
Just remember, it was virginity, right?
But there you are, safe and sound. I've had it cleaned and mended for you.
We'll see what it is.
Thanks. Don't worry, Dove. What seems like the most terrible moment imaginable when you are young will only be a tiny speckle in an illustrated history.
The rock, right?
I'll see you later. She bustles away. But how did one of my bras end up in a hallway somewhere?
How did that happen?
Man, she was really high that night.
I just wanted to know what your cup size was, MJ. Please don't hate me. Them titties gonna give me a heart
To the
attack.
ball!
To the ball!
Do the magic shop.
Magic shop.
I want your amulet.
Buy that amulet. Oh, I lied.
Wiggle.
I am
line.
so sorry.
Oh, it was 60. Oh well.
I lied. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm terrible.
well, now
Wow,
we've
why
got
would you do
$5
this?
spending change.
Yay!
Yay.
A mystic crystal specially prepared to hold and enhance the energies of a spell. Light magic plus 30.
Yay!
We're gonna have to wear it.
Yep.
How did we do that?
I'll show you. And it was so. You can only equip things on Sunday.
Let's see. You can't put things on other days. It's,
I don't know why.
you need a lot of time set aside to change
Yeah, I
clothes.
really don't know why. It's the
And she
weirdest
just
thing.
wears the rest of the clothes for the rest of the week. Same clothes. I'm always ready to go out when I hear someone knocking on the door. I'm coming already! Oh my.
Hello.
Hi.
My roommate just got a new set of flower stones, so he gave me his old ones. I thought I might teach you to play if you're interested.
Actually, I was on my way to a sports club meeting.
Oh,
Do we blow off sports club?
This will not end the Damien romance?
Nope.
We can vote, okay?
Wait, so what
Who
is
do we
flower
choose,
stone?
Virginia or our boyfriend again?
Who do we choose? SORES or Damien?
Gee, let's choose the person that's actually nice to us.
me?
SORES.
Yeah, compared to Virginia.
Well, only because we ditched them for Damien. We've
Virginia
only got
just
one
can't
vote so far. Okay,
I
two
vote
votes.
for hanging out with Damien.
Alright,
Yeah!
looks like we're gonna hang out with Dames.
Yeah! Black Sports Club.
Yeah, Facebook arguing is always a good use of your time, Admiral. I can go to sports club any day. I'd rather spend time with you.
Oh baby.
Aww. So where should we play? It doesn't
Get in
take
bed.
much space. We could do it here in the hall.
We could do
Oh,
it here in the
yeah.
hall.
Oh, we got a little van.
Or I could invite him into my room.
Or into the van.
Alone. In a bedroom with Damien. Fine. The hall's fine.
Have a seat.
I tuck my robes under me and sit on the floor. Damien follows suit with a little more shifting to get his wings out of the way. He pulls out a small wooden box with floral patterns carved across the top. Opening it, he takes out a handful of flat gray pebbles, each slightly wider than a quarter, and sets them on the ground between us. 6 pebbles, 4 of which have flowers painted on them. Now he's turning the others over. All of them have a flower on one side and are blank on the other.
Live bait is playing
Flowey.
Payday 2.
It doesn't show up on the stream, by the way. It's just a screen share. The box is still half filled with playing pieces, but these are different. There are little gold and silver ingots like a pirate doll's treasure, and a plump stone figure with a pointy hat.
It's a gnome!
This is a basic set that doesn't use buds.
Well, what's the point?
It's simple. You gather the stones together, shake and toss.
He scatters the pebbles and they come up 3 blank, 3 flowered.
And no points for me. Then it's your turn. If you get 5 or 6 of the same kind, then you win points. And you get to throw again.
What a great game. So it's just luck.
For us it is. Masters play a different game, where the stones can stay in the air for a set time to be adjusted by magic before they fall. But you're not ready for that.
We know push.
Go on. Roll the stones.
It's like StarCraft and Pro StarCraft.
Yeah, all my hotkeys are bound to F1.
I toss the pebbles, but get the same result he did. We go on like that. Why are you playing it like this? It doesn't sound fun. I get lucky and throw 2 5s in a row, earning 2
It's
golds and 2
ghetto.
silver
We're
bars.
throwing fair trade organic coffee at the man.
What? But Damien does the same shortly afterward, and he's the first to throw all 6 same side out. Eventually, we run out of treasure, and as the last to take a piece, I receive the gnome. I got it! I got the gnome! Now what? We count them up?
And now comes the trickier part. We throw the stones again, but now when you win a hand, you take treasure from the pile you've won already, and put it in either your vault or your bill. Treasure in the vault counts toward winning the game, but treasure on the bill means that the other player has to lose twice that value when we make the final tally.
So, what's the gnome for?
If you have the gnome, then if you lose the final tally, you get to roll the stones 3 more times and steal any treasure you win from the other player.
Seems overpowered. I think the gnome needs
Gnome
to be
OP.
nerfed.
The gnome
Yeah,
is
no
This has gotten all complicated.
This is not something you spring on MJ when she's just smoked, man.
Seriously.
This is the easy version.
Which is always.
The actual version has a live gnome.
The gnome tries to kill you. When
You have to
think I'm
catch
kidding.
him. We play for a
You think
while.
I'm kidding? Is the
Oh
cute
man, that's great. We play for a while, engrossed in the click of stones against the wall until... Ahem. Hi? You're in my way. I scooch out of the way and let her through the door to her room.
Chara.
Is everything alright?
Oh, she's just in a bad mood.
You would tell me if something were wrong, wouldn't you?
Huh?
If that girl has threatened you,
Threaten me?
well, her family.
Oh, you've got the wrong idea. I mean, Donald gets her really mad, and she's never tried to beat him up.
That you know of.
He has complained about
Well,
SORES.
my apologies then. Still, I think perhaps I should go.
Who won?
Well, it was nice seeing you.
Who won? Shit!
And
We'll never know.
Gnome win.
We had the gnome, so we were going to win.
The only thing you missed by not doing it that day, besides getting Virginia pissed at you, is that you not only get to see who wins, but he talks to you about the bra thing.
Oh my.
I just wanted to steal your bra so I could get a sex boner.
He implies that you guys are being bullied.
By me.
He's bullying himself. So inventory, we can put the amulet on.
Yep.
Put it
We
on.
have amulet!
Oh my god! Emergent
Yeah!
character.
Oh,
Oh my god, she's so unique now.
It matches her
Special
eyes.
snowflake.
I was expecting the amulet to kind of just replace all the clothes we had now.
Alright, now there is one bullshit thing about the amulet.
And that is...
We have to go to one black class magic. Or black magic class.
Okay.
Is there
I
going
see.
to be another exam next week before the Christmas break?
yes.
I don't think so. We just had one.
But it's the end of the semester. Shouldn't there be a final? How do we get our grades?
That's the good thing about magic school. No grades! If you're still here and the professors aren't breathing demerits down your back, you're doing fine.
Yay!
Anyway, I need to set up my schedule for the next week.
One black class.
Black class.
And
Do
at
we
the end of
get-
the week's news.
Blackstreet. Let's
Do we
listen
get
to No
scolded?
What else
for,
should we do?
Virginia. I know how we can bond again. Let's listen to No Diggity together.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really think we need any more white magic. We can study more green and
Blue?
do one strong class.
You get buff. Or demon buff.
Power
Hell yeah.
of
No, it's good.
beef.
Why
that's
from your grave?
Beefcake!
2 block. Detect charm. And open. And stone
And stone
shape.
shape.
Oh, they all unlock now because we got the amulet.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, we can earthbend.
So can we earthbend our
Now we
amulet?
don't
And you
steal.
can summon a seal. Arf, 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 arf.
I can seal things. We can fracture things. We can poison things. Yeah.
Wow,
We're so
we
hyped
really,
about this.
we have really been
We can
been
glue
confused.
people's feet to the ground.
Oh wait, I recognize that. You do that all the time in Dungeons and Dragons.
Steadfast tension.
Oh boy. Flashbacks
Except
to
we're
pumpkin.
sticking somebody else's feet so they stay in one place.
Well,
That he does that all the time in Dungeons and
yeah,
Dragons.
you can use it on other party members too.
I'm just going to have flashbacks of pumpkin.
We're called together in the gym, and I wonder if Virginia
or
was
ref-
wrong about there not being any more exams.
Virginia, you lied.
For reference for Skulls is just comment just now. The scariest enemy that the Dungeons and Dragons party has ever encountered was a trio of floating pumpkins.
Fuck those pumpkins.
Who
Fuck
dance in the
them.
woods?
Fuck them. Fuck those pumpkins. I hate those pumpkins.
Pumpkin. Flashback.
And I made them! I made them so scary that now that even like a week later, Tolling is going, fuck pumpkins, fuck pumpkins. I'm so proud of myself! Anyway, that's my
Skeleton, the little skeleton mantis thing
character
is
didn't
never
almost
going to
die
forget
of-
those pumpkins.
Good morning, my sprites. As you know, the winter solstice is fast approaching. At the end of next week, many of you will be leaving us for the Christmas holiday.
Kill
It's gonna be the winter of our discontent.
Kill the mouse, take his mouse.
But before that, we have much to celebrate.
Welcome to the lodge, Steve.
If you will each please come up here and reach into this bowl for a piece of paper, that name will tell you who you are. A secret Santa for. It will be your job to find a gift for that person which you think suits them.
Everyone gets Grabner.
Keep your name secret until after the gifts are delivered next week.
Are they going to put our pieces of paper into a magical flame which spits back out if we're not old enough?
I make my way to the stage to draw a
What you
name.
refer to as a serial killer.
I will be Santa for Virginia dancing. I wonder if Professor Potsdam is playing fair with these selections.
Nope.
Oh,
My favorite
And guess
game
who's
is
our
Persona
secret Santa?
4. Dancing all night.
It's going to turn out that Donald is...
I love dancing all night. I'm very good at boogieing down. Ask
I can't
Professor
do that
Grabber.
voice. I'm jelly.
Boogie down, yo. Night fever, night fever. Word up, homies. I have a habit of hey yo, this is Knuckles, and I'm back to kick some butt at Wild Canyon. Here I come.
Anyway, I wake up early in the morning. If this even counts as morning, it's still dark outside, and I'm not sure why. Was I dreaming? Was there a sound? Was there a reason I needed to get up?
Like the sky is falling.
And then I remember the date.
What do we do? What do we do?
What is the date?
It's Friday, December.
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday?
It's Friday the 13th.
Back to sleep.
Oh, it is Friday the 13th.
Jason is gonna come out of the lake. Somebody's gonna eat Jason's heart and then become another Jason. Jason's gonna
Bear in
take
mind,
my
this
hat.
is magical world
Did that
chat.
really happen?
Yes.
So Friday the 13th
Oh,
is
I
probably
Going to space.
more likely to be actually dangerous in magical world. Looks like we're just going back to sleep, though. Fuck it.
Fuck it
Jason,
all.
Jason can take me in my
There's
sleep.
no reason for me to make a fuss about it. I'll die quietly. So I go back to bed. It's too early to be awake.
And we slept the rest of the day.
Well, it's Saturday morning, there's a note on top of the pile of mail. Snow, mall trips canceled.
Oh, shit.
Canceled? But shopping!
How are we supposed to buy presents for Secret Santa?
You don't. Secret Santa buys presents for you.
I guess Professor Potsdam will have to think of something. Since I can't go out, what should I do today?
You should make a candle.
Should we study? Or
What
should
do
we
you guys want to
relax?
do?
We already...
Well, actually, no, we should
Is
study.
relax
We don't-
just to reduce stress? Okay.
Yeah. Study, study, study.
Studying.
One smart for two stress.
Yeah, that's not a good
Yeah,
deal.
yeah, it's a bad trade-off.
Late in the evening, I run into Donald in the hall.
Oh god, I have to do Donald right after I was doing the Sergeant at Arms voice. Hey, MJ! Wanna go out?
What? That's awfully sudden.
Outside! Oh!
Oh.
You dunked-o.
Luke and I were gonna build a snowman, but he didn't want to get his fingers dirty.
You know how I am.
Snow isn't dirty, except the yellow snow. That's definitely dirty.
Glad I don't know.
No.
Alright, what should we do?
What do you want to do, chat? Want to go party with Donald?
Can we
I bet he's great to smoke weed with.
we get to meet
Who's
Nikki?
the leader of the club that's made for you and me?
He's also the kind of guy who would slip something in your weed, though.
Oh, God.
How about some of that salvia?
I mean,
Oh, no.
that is probably the most common thing that people add to weed, so yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Like, that is the thing that happens. People will slip salvia into people's weed.
That's just mean.
So actually, sometimes people do it on purpose. I don't know why.
No, but it's
though.
mean.
No, I mean, some people put salvia in their own weed.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're into it, but if nobody's expecting it, then that's just fucking
Yes,
mean.
that is a jerk move. There's only one vote right now for no.
Aw, you guys don't like Donald? Why don't you like Donald?
He's
Well,
not
there's only
gay.
one vote. There's one person who does not like Donald. But they are the only one who feels like voting.
I vote we hang out with Donald.
Let's hang with
vote-
Donald.
I vote we balance out.
He's
the
gonna
vote.
lace our weed with PCP, DMT, salvia,
Oh.
acid, bath salts.
We just
mild
got
heart pain.
4 votes instantaneously for hanging out with Donald.
Boy.
I don't know if Hitbox was on delay or something.
That's weird.
Donald and his 4 alt accounts came in and voted.
Okay, I'll come. By the way, have you seen my bling yet? It's sweet.
Great!
It's dark and it's cold, and most of the students are safely tucked away in their little dorm rooms. They're missing out. The air is crisp and clean and still. All sounds but our own muffled under a thick blanket of snow. The clouds have parted to let the moonlight through, although the occasional flake still wanders by in search of a place to rest.
You know what else will be parting?
Come on, over here. I don't want to pull up a patch too close by, or it'll spoil the view.
We work together to roll up large balls of snow, leaving the grass bare underneath and stack them together, then jam in sticks for arms. What do we use for the face?
I raided the kitchen for vegetables.
He pulls out a container containing a medium-length carrot, a cherry tomato, and 2 large lumps I can't identify.
Oh baby, the lump.
What are those?
Beets. They're for the eyes.
Donald is really finding this very, very amusing. I dig out little holes with my fingers, and
And
Donald
why'd you
pushes the
give him the weed
vegetables
early?
into place.
There we go.
Cool. I heard there was a lot of snow at your place over Thanksgiving. Didn't you get to make a snowman then?
Yeah, well, my family were there then.
So?
If I made it a snowman, Urchin would probably knock it down.
She wouldn't.
No, she'd assume it was booby trapped. She'd get someone else to knock it down for her.
Well, she's got a point there. You might build a prank snowman.
It'll explode right next to us, right?
Maybe.
Why are you always playing tricks on her?
Because if I didn't, my family would forget I exist.
Man, it totally works that he just got high for this scene and is just letting this spill.
Yeah.
That can't be true.
All my life, I've been pushed out of the way. William's Mr. Cool, even when he screws up. He's done much worse than I have, and it doesn't bother anyone. Everyone's proud of him. And Virginia, my very first memories are of my mother giving her presents and telling me not to touch her. Anytime she even bumped her knee, Mom and Dad chopped everything and came running. Half the time I got blamed, even if I wasn't anywhere near her. Nothing was ever her fault. And once she figured that out, she could do whatever she wanted and leave me to get the scolding.
I don't think I've ever heard a person actually be as high as you were trying to sound right now.
She's lazy, she's spoiled, she's not smart, and she was never going to get anywhere near the Olympics. There wasn't even anything state ranked. There's nothing special about her.
I think that's a bit harsh.
And then he starts crying.
The only reason she didn't cause more trouble than she did was because our parents practically followed her around, waiting on her. But when I ran away from home, they didn't even notice.
Really?
Well, not for a few hours, anyway.
Kevin McAllister has you beat, dude.
Anyway, William's the successful eldest son. Urchin's the baby. I'm the troublemaker. It is better than being nothing. Besides, it's fun figuring out how much trouble I can get into and still get myself out of it. It gives me a challenge.
He turns to fondly regard our creation. All of a sudden, he bursts out laughing.
Explode in 5 minutes.
Look at me! Look at me!
I peer at the snowman's face in shock. Juice from the eye beats has leaked into the snow, leaving amorphous trails of reddish purple through the flesh of the snowman's head. It's bleeding!
It's a zombie snowman.
This is the hormone.
Well, that certainly makes this a night to remember.
Snowman. And you guys didn't want to.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say he was making it up too.
And Don.
All right, I guess let's do one more week.
Yay!
Got spooked by the snowman.
Fuck, I'm so miserable. There's nothing good about me.
Oh, choirs of angels!
God.
Choirs? I suppose it's seasonally appropriate, but still. I know you were all disappointed that this weekend's weather prevented the usual shopping trips. So I've decided on a little change to this year's Secret Santa event.
You have to make your own gifts. Yay!
Something to show the triumph of imagination and goodwill over money.
Oh god.
Something to use your creative minds and
Got
your
it.
hands. We're going to make presents?
Boy, I called it.
We're going to make Christmas cards. Close enough. I've brought in construction paper, glue, glitter, crayons, scissors, and a collection of expired magazines. You can cut out pictures of things you think your person would like to have or
Bronze.
be. Isn't it the thought that counts?
Cut out the page numbers.
And to help nurture your feelings of creativity and fun, all classes today are cancelled. And I'm bringing pizza in for lunch! Enjoy!
I need a pizza.
Pizza!
Aren't we a bit old for collages?
No, we're not. Just shut up.
I suppose it's an easy way to spend a day, once. Alright, so I need to make a giant card. What color should the backing
Hold
paper
up.
be?
Was that waterfall?
Yes,
Man.
it's your ringtone.
What color should it be? What color?
Be purple.
Blarp.
Paul Blarp
Should be
Molcop?
white.
Yeah, exactly. Paul Blarp Mall Cop. Paul Blarp.
Paul Blarp
Make
Molcop.
everything
No,
out of the same color.
Malt Cop.
Marf Cop.
Marf Cop.
Wait,
Alright, we got 2 votes for black, 1 vote for green, and 1 vote for purple. And we'll just leave this poll up till Tolan gets back, I guess.
You could be racist and make everything black.
Hey guys, it's me, Donald.
Hi. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yes, that was my ringtone.
Alright, I
Guys,
guess we're sticking with black.
I'm a memorable character, right? You guys like me?
Well, considering you can go on a path with Donald, yeah.
Glitter should stand out nicely against black. Then comes the question of what to decorate it with. It's for Virginia, so it ought to have SORES. 5, 6.
We should cut out the thing in the shape of pant.
I vote for cake.
Alright, we've got fairies, frogs. You can
I
vote
vote
in the
cake.
chat, you know. We got
Cake.
fairies, frogs, rock stars, cake,
It's
berries. Someone wants cake. I don't know who.
Hey, MJ.
Hey, I also want
think
cake.
You should decorate urchins cake with cake.
Let's cut apart our friends and decorate our card with it.
Well, we only have 1 vote, and it's for
Oh my god!
Okay, we have 3 votes, but also 2 people in chat said cake, so I guess we're caking.
My name's Donald, and I'm despondent and miserable, but at least I'm not that fucker Damien.
Basically. Cakes and puddings and pies and all sorts of treats. There should be plenty of pictures of those in holiday magazines. Alright,
Get
so
nothing
cut
but
that
cookies.
there and put some glue here and sprinkle the glitter there, and half of it ends up on my robe, of course, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being sparkly. This is sort of fun.
Fabulous for a day.
All around me, the gym is filled with witches and wizards busily cutting and pasting. There's going to be a lot of mess to clean up later. I wonder which one of them is making something from me.
It's gonna be whoever's looking at us intently.
Once all the cards have been made and the pizza's cleared away, it's time to deliver our creations. I find Virginia and hand her my card. Merry Christmas! She grins at the card and pretends to lick the pictures of food.
Pretends to.
Pretends to. I'm a girl of simple appetites. Simple? Some of those desserts are complicated. Then Ellen approaches me with a card. I knew Potsdam rigged the draw somehow.
Merry Christmas.
It's a library?
It's a chamber of secrets. Books and
Oh,
stories
man.
and everything.
Wow,
Yeah, because
it's like Harry Potter.
It's like that one book.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Thanks.
Harriet Popper?
Today I need to decide what I'm doing for the rest of the week since yesterday turned into a crafting party.
Crafting party!
Woo!
Another crafting book.
Green and black. One green, one black. Study and swole.
Swole every time.
We need to learn it.
Success! Oh boy, we can drain life.
Oh god.
I want you to drain the life from me, baby. And by me, I mean my dick.
Ew, really?
You should.
Were
You
you
really
were
need-
you not
Oh my.
expecting that?
You really need to take a hold, and he points to his schlong, of your life. It's my neuro-linguistic programming. I learned about it from my idol, Roosh V.
So, the chorale concert is tonight. Should we go? Ellen's singing, right? Yeah, but so is Donald. Is it free? Yeah, it's just a school thing, so there's no tickets to buy.
Go, go, go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
We should be there to support Ellen. Okay! The concert is held in the gym. The chorale members parade in carrying candles, and then stand on the stage holding hands while they sing. They do some Christmas carols, but also plenty of songs I've never heard. And afterwards, there are free refreshments, which makes Virginia happy.
But does that make MJ happy?
I don't
We didn't
know.
get to hear Donald sing?
Nope.
No.
Or Ellen.
Wait, huh?
And so my first semester of witchery school comes to a close. Professor Potsdam has called us all together for a final blessing before we go back to our parents for the holidays.
We gather here to praise our Lord
my
and Savior,
young
Satan.
students. The tradition of Christmas is one of giving and sharing. Most of you who are returning to your homes will be exchanging gifts and spending time with friends and family.
And the rest of you aren't even human beings.
But while you are gone, do not forget who you are. Do not forget all that you share with your brothers and sisters in magic. I have a special gift for you.
A tingle of magic sweeps over us, leaving no visible change in the path.
Think of those that you care about. Think of a person who matters to you.
They will die in 7 days.
If the person you choose is thinking of you as well, you will feel that connection, that affection being shared.
And then you'll no longer be a virgin.
Think of?
I'll leave you to your thoughts.
Who will you think of, chat?
Think of someone I care about.
I vote we.
That's a lot of options.
I
Should
vote-
we do Damien?
I
Because
vote we
we're.
dump Damien and start going on the Ellen path.
No.
I'm assuming we should pick Damien.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, you can pick anybody if you're doing the Damien path.
Does it
Same
help?
Donald.
Is no one thinking about me too? I feel it.
So it doesn't matter at all, or
Well, it does matter, because, I mean, if you think about Ellen, Virginia, or Grabner, that helps with their paths.
Let's just choose Damien. We're on the
Let's
Damien
think
path.
about Professor Grabner.
Obviously, this MJ, this particular character, she's not very smart, but she definitely likes Damien.
Yay, Damien! Actually, the first time I played, I chose parents. I am a lame-o.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the realistic answer.
But nobody came.
I'm thinking about my parents.
Like, if I were actually in that position, that's probably what I would think about. But
Even if you had a sexy demon girlfriend.
it's hard to say. I've never had a sexy demon girlfriend, so.
I have no plans of having a girlfriend at any point. I'm going to be a lone skeleton.
Oh boy.
So you'll find your bone mate soon.
How sad. Damien's face springs into my mind. I can't help thinking about it.
Sorry, guys, but I've got to let you know, Skulls is boned.
Oh. Oh. I don't know what I was expecting, but crazy as it sounds, I can feel him smiling at me.
I like to watch.
Of all the people in his life, I'm the one he's thinking about. I know it.
I want to fuck her with my sex stick.
They're separate ones?
The sex stick specifically.
They're separate dicks!
He is a changeling.
I call this one the pussy magnet.
Oh my. Professor Potsdam climbs back onto the stage and claps her hands.
Good job, you just got laid.
Have a happy Christmas, everyone! We'll see you in 2 weeks.
No cake. You can marry him.
Oh. Professor Gavner. Yeah, you marry Gavner.
Christmas vacation.
And you can even get a divorce, IIRC.
Oh my.
Yep.
Back to school at last! I did enjoy the holidays. They sure went by in a flash. But lying around the house doing nothing gets boring quickly, and I'm so out of touch with the normal world now that it's hard to find anything else to do.
What is
you're,
this?
you're such a hipster.
What
I
is
miss
this
my
base
friends
they
here.
keep speaking of?
What?
Why do they keep saying it's all about that bass and no treble?
Oh. I miss my friends here, and I'm looking forward to seeing them
It's
again.
not that from my mom, okay? We're not talking about Megan Trainor here.
Hey, MJ! Stop talking about Megan Trainor and get over it.
Welcome back.
Hi guys, how was your holiday?
Fine.
It was great! Look, I brought back tons of stuff. She points to her bed, which is stacked with candy boxes and tubes of store-bought cookies.
They
That
come
should
in
last me
tubes?
at least a week, right? Ellen sighs. What?
Nothing.
Come on, what?
It's not fair.
Well, that's not fair.
She eats nothing but bags of junk and sugar and she's skinny as a twig. I eat healthy food and I look like me. Why?
Genetics!
The same reason my hair is red and yours is that yellow color. I'm just born that way.
Virginia, it's blonde. It's called blonde.
Seriously. Ellen blows a strand of loose hair out of her face.
I could dye it.
It will grow back again. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have to eat salad all the time.
But I like salad.
Then don't worry about it. Oh, I almost forgot. This came for you earlier. She hands Ellen a small box wrapped in red paper with little white symbols on the top. I can't make them out. Possibly a star and crescent moon?
Oh God, it's the Illuminati.
Oh, a Christmas present from class. Thanks.
Virginia stretches her arms over her head and yawns. Oh. Anyway, I got stuff to put away, so I'll talk to you guys more later.
Don't forget that there's a test at the end of the week.
What should I do this week? We'll find out next week.
Yeah. We find out what we do this week next.
As we continue through Magical Diary.
And maybe
Game
eventually...
took a bit to get going, but It's quite a bit of fun at this point, I think.
Maybe eventually we'll get to figure out if I'm actually a character the game intends for you to take seriously or not.
It's
Because this
really
adventure-
hard to tell.
Especially with all these shitty innuendos I'm making. God, I'm so pathetic.
Love me.
Like, I honestly can't tell if MJ is supposed to be stupid and, like, falling for shit, or
Considering how dumb
they
she is
think
when
that's
she's not around
actually-
Damien.
Like, that's what I'm inclined to think, but then there's this part of me that's like, what if the author actually thinks this is sexy?
No, I'm pretty sure she's aware.
Oh, I mean, I hope she is. I think she probably is,
like-
and I hope she
I'm like
is.
99% sure she's aware.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
This
sure.
is the same author as Long Live the Queen, so I'm inclined to believe good.
Yeah, no, this definitely seems more well written than, but it's definitely a thought that occurred to me at first. I think at this point, it's pretty clear, but yes.
God, I'm so hot, aren't I, MJ? I'm hot, right? You love me, right? Right? I'm not a pathetic shithead,
Although
right?
I'm sure all the fans love him unironically.
Actually, no, most of them hate him.
Oh, wow, good fan base.
Oh God, I'm such a shitty
Yeah,
baby.
believe it or not, most of them like Grabner.
Well, I'll have to see how that plays out.
I am being kink-shamed in my own home by my own students. This truly is the most miserable extension of my own life.
Yo, this skeleton. You're pink shaving me in my own house, my child.
I am being kink-shamed in my own home.
Well,
Bye.
that is all for today.
By Ellen Middleton.
So thanks for coming, everyone.
She chewed his ass!
Yeah.
See you all next week.
Fuck.
Have a good night.
I'm Professor Grabiner and I hate my life.
And I'm Professor Grabner, and I hate my life. Also, have a
Alright.
good life.